Buildings at construction garner much attention, not just from people who intend to purchase or rent out a part of these structures, but from people who just fancy buildings. How about the demolishing of high structures? Of course, they do too. Persons want to calculate how much is being lost and the impact of the demolition on the location. Welcome to another episode, and in this episode, we would love to take a look at 10 building demolitions. Wow, not random ruins, but demolitions of buildings built up high. If you're new to this channel, you want to subscribe and turn on our post notifications to keep you updated with the insightful videos we make and share. Don't forget to give this video a thumb up if you find it interesting. Number 10. Sir John Carling Building. Sir John Carling Building was situated along Carling Avenue at the Central Experimental Farm, Ontario, Canada. Until 2010, this building was known as the Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada Headquarters. This building was designed by Hart Massey in 1967, costing a total of 10 million Canadian dollars. However, in 2009, it was then believed that the use of the building had come to its ultimate end, hence the demolition plan. This was not until the offices moved to the Skyline Office Campus on Baseline Road, bringing the Sir John Carling Building's 11 office floors covering 400,000 square feet to the ground, cost the demolition company a total of 4.8 million Canadian dollars. Number 9. Golden Flower Building. 15 seconds was all it took to bring down a building built in 1999 in the Chinese city of Xi'an in the northwest of China's Shanxi province. 15 seconds. The building was built as high as 118 feet and divided into 26 floors until 2015, when the office space was no longer required. To bring the building down, it took 1.4 tons of explosives and 12,000 detonators to clear out the 240,000 square meters of the edifice. Statistically, the Golden Tower building remains the tallest building to have been demolished in China. After demolition, debris of 66 feet persisted, and it took 70 days to get the ruins out of the site. Number 8. Ocean Tower. If you are familiar with the new SpaceX Starship facility, then the former location of the Ocean Tower should be familiar. In 2006, the construction of a 375 feet tower began in South Padre Island, Cameron County, Texas. The Ocean Tower was built to serve as a luxury condominium with a swimming pool, a gym, and a spa room. However, in 2009, the construction of what would have been must-purchase condominiums concluded. The demolition process was done by Controlled Demolition Inc. using the Controlled Implosion Demolition method. In 2008, it was discovered that the tower's core had sunk about 14 inches into the ground. This earned it the name the Leaning Tower of South Padre. Although solutions could have been given, the economic cost just appeared too unreasonable to put up with. Hence, the Demolition Act was carried out on the supposed 31-story condominium in 2009. Number 7. Landmark Tower. By the time the Landmark Tower was opened to the public in 1957, it was undoubtedly the highest skyscraper in Fort Worth, Texas. It boasted a height of 380 feet, which is approximately 116 meters, but this all came to an end after its abandonment, 30 years after it was open for use. The abandonment of this building was not the defining factor of its demolition. It was, however, the impact that the March 2000 tornado had on the structure. It rendered significant parts of the building useless and destroyed the outlook. In 2006, Midwest Wrecking Company took the deal to demolish the structure. It took 360 pounds of explosives and a couple of minutes to bring the tall structure to nothing but debris. Number 6. AFE Tower. The AFE Tower was a 38-story skyscraper with a height of 381 feet. This skyscraper was initially a part of the Goethe University campus in Frankfurt, Germany. The building, before its abandonment, was the base of the school's Social Sciences and Education department, and the building was left destitute after the redistribution of the faculties to other grounds of the university's campus in 2013. Although approved by July 2013, the implosion did not occur until the 2nd of February 2014. The implosion was in stages. First, the skeleton of the building was brought down while the building core was secondary. The implosion was fixed to the 5th and 7th floor, causing two different parts. One side fell towards the south and the other towards the north. It was the tallest tower to have ever been demolished in Europe. Number 5. J.L. Hudson's Departmental Store. From retail stores to office spaces, the J.L. Hudson's Departmental Store was a top location when it was very much in use. The Departmental Store was built in 1911 in Detroit, Michigan, to a mind-blowing height of 440 feet or 134 meters. For a long time, this departmental store remained the tallest departmental store open for commercial use until 1988, when the store was demolished. After 80 years of round-the-clock use, this reign came to dust. It was the tallest tower to have ever been demolished in Europe. Well, not before causing a few wreckages. The implosion damaged the Detroit People Mover, and the effect of the blast made the windows of other abandoned retail stores nearby shatter. Thankfully, the 20,000 people who viewed the historic demolition were left unharmed. Number 4. Meena Plaza. Like the Ocean Tower discussed in the preceding parts of this video, the Meena Plaza never reached the opening stage before being brought down to the grounds. The plaza was not just a single tower. It comprised 4 different towers of 541 feet. It wasn't old, not abandoned or damaged by natural disasters. It was a financing problem. First, in 2007, construction was suspended due to a dispute based on financing between the owner and the construction workers till 2013. It was said that work would continue by 2014, but that never happened. By 2020, the sitting government took the step to demolish the 541 feet plaza as part of the bigger plan for the port of Minas Zayed. Number 3. Brayton Point Power Station. Well, we can't really call the Brayton Power Station a building, but the demolition of the power plant deserves to be at the top of this list. The structure was opened in the 60s in Somerset, Massachusetts as a coal power facility, and up until the 27th of May 2017, it operated as such. The plant's parts were first demolished, and the 2 cooling structures. Each of them had a height of 500 feet. Following closely behind them were other facilities in the power station. But when you think the size of the cooling plants would interest you, the aftermath would blow your mind. The debris that collated after the demolition consisted majorly of metals. This made a fire break out, burning the remaining pieces of metal. Number 2. The CPF Building. The 46-story tower was completed in 1976 by the Public Works Department of Singapore. However, in 2017, the building was laid to rest. Prior to its demolition, the building was recorded to have a height of 561 feet. Interestingly, the CPF building holds the record for the tallest building to have been voluntarily demolished outside of New York City following the sale of the property to Ascendas Land Company for $550 million. Number 1. Power Station Westerholt. This was a building of 1,105 feet that crumbled into the ground due to decisions made to invalidate the resourcefulness of the Westerholt Power Station. The chimney was the tallest controlled structure to ever be demolished, and at 1,105 feet, it is evident just how heavy the structure must have fallen to dust. This chimney was built in 1981 and operated till 2005 when the power station was decommissioned. It took 2 explosions to bring the chimney down, one to the middle and the other to the bottom. There you have it, the top 10 tallest building demolitions in the world. Which of these building demolitions do you believe should have been retained? And which one would you have loved to have witnessed firsthand? Do well to tell us about it in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos like this.